Good morning, all. I'm back. Kind of. All right, so it's been a long time. I know it's been frustrating. I know y'all have been patient and impatient. But yeah, I'm going to try to do all 12 zodiac signs for YouTube. Some readings for the month of October. And I'm going to start today with Aries. It's been a long time since I actually began readings with Aries. But I'm going to do that this morning. I have my cappuccino, still hot. So good. But I have to put it aside now because it's time to get down to business. All right, Aries. Let's get right into it. Whenever you see this, whether it's in the month of October, today, later, or any other time, even if you're not in Aries, but we're going to say it's for Aries, okay? Let's see what comes up. Let's see what might be in store. Let's see where you might be. And maybe the best way to get to where you want to be from here. Aries. Ooh, okay, we're talking. Not talking much, but we're talking. So you could be working on something in private. We've gotten here the 8 of Coins in reverse. Okay, see that? You could be an artist or an architect, designer of some kind, involved in the creative arts. If you're not interested deeply, when I say interested, I don't mean a passive interest. If you're not deeply interested in how things are made, how things are created, or designing them yourself, creating them yourself, invested somehow in art, right? You could be an art investor or connected to one, or you could be an art collector of some kind or an artist yourself. But this is about creating something in private. Okay? Maybe not revealing how you do or go about your work. It could be that you are dealing with a private partner, okay? Setting up some kind of private partnership with someone, or keeping a relationship that you're trying to work on private for the time being. Okay? There's something here about not being able to capture either the true intentions or the true image of something or someone. So this is something in the recent past or present you have been struggling with or are struggling with. Okay? This could also be how someone is perceiving you. They can't quite grasp what you're in it for. Does that make sense? Whatever you're involved in, or whoever you're involved with, maybe they're not quite sure why you're here, why you're in it. It's questioning someone's motives, or if it's not questioning, if there's curiosity about someone's motive or motives. And also, you might experience it as frustration, or this person does. But it could just also just be a je ne sais quoi, right? It could just be something elusive, right? There's something elusive here, or you appear to be or are perceived as elusive to someone somehow. Some of you could literally be sitting for a portrait, or someone is drawing a portrait of you. Could be a biography as well, okay? Interested in biographies or writing one, journaling. Surrender. Cancerian energy here, some Pisces, but mostly Cancerian energy here. Love. Surrender to love. Maybe someone is wondering why you won't surrender to love, or why you did surrender to a loving gesture. Maybe someone gave in to something or someone, and the motive isn't clear as to why it happened. Oh, well, we know why it happened. Abundance. There was or is abundance in this connection. It could be actual wealth. It could be property. Someone's heart is singing in the name of love. Okay? Okay. Surrendering to love makes someone's heart sing, or steeping oneself in loving emotions or loving sentiments makes someone want to talk or reveal their thoughts. It could also be a burst of creativity due to love. Well, we know this, right? We watch movies all the time. People talk about it. You might have experienced it firsthand. When you fall in love, there is an exhilaration, a kind of, it's exhilarating, and it can energize people and propel them to do things they otherwise wouldn't do, or say things or express themselves in ways they otherwise would not have. So if the struggle is we don't know how to, we're having some kind of creative or energetic block, or we're having difficulty expressing ourselves, or our motives are unknown, the way forward is to give surrender to feelings and express the motive, or recognize or understand that the block is self-imposed. Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Interesting. Yeah, you see? How interesting. So, darkening of the light. Maintain a low profile. Look inward first. Caution and moderation. Difficulties. Self-protection. Subdue your brilliance. So you can see all of these meanings for yourself. That's exactly the kind of energy we're talking about. Someone is hiding something. Could just be themselves, their thoughts. They don't want to look you in the eye. They can't. Is someone avoiding eye contact with you? Is it that when they see you, they feel this, and so they've closed their eyes to it, and because they've closed their eyes to it, they feel stuck? That's one way. Or someone else is closing their eyes to the fact that this private partnership is resulting in these manifestations, this energy, this positive energy, and someone doesn't want to see this. Now, we recently passed through full moon in Aries, I believe. There she is. So something has been exposed, right? This full moon, something came to light, and someone is either pretending they didn't see it or ignoring the fact. Okay. This in if this is advice, the advice is, okay, not to make any loud, boisterous, or public displays at this time, to keep things. So if this is you and you've been keeping things to yourself, continue to keep it to yourself. Now is not the time to draw attention to yourself. Okay, the time is not right now to draw attention to yourself. It's for you to find some kind of balance, find your rhythm again. There is so her fingers are like this. Okay, so a couple of things. One, maybe you do like alternative or rock music, heavy metal, that kind of thing. Right? Like you like to party, or you enjoy a good outdoor concert, that kind of thing. But this is more, I'm seeing more of almost in the midst of almost making a Buddhist hand gesture. But it's not complete, so I'm not sure which one. But yeah, you can, I don't know how you would find this out, but there are a lot of statues of Buddha with different hand gestures that represent different things. So maybe when I'm finished this video, I'll find the one that is coming to mind. I will recognize it by sight. But this is, there's something that's incomplete here. There's something that's incomplete that we can't figure out, just like I can't figure this out. Maybe you have been trying to... I'm getting the image of like co-workers, or like you're in class, in school, and, your best friend is across the room, and you're not allowed to talk, or you've been separated, and you're trying to make hand signals to the person, or like mouth things to them, but they can't make it out, or you're not very good at this. Right? There's something here where we are not able to communicate. And if we are trying to communicate, we're not doing a very good job, or the advice is it's not the right time to communicate fully. So if you've kept things under wraps until now, just for the time being, to continue to do so for the next couple days. This would be 3 weeks max. 3 days, 3 weeks. Okay. 13. I just saw 13 something on the clock. Alright, so we've gotten decrease in reverse, but oppression underneath the deck. So the energy persists. So this will continue for some time. Alright, so let's find out how to navigate this in the month of October. So decrease in the reverse. So let me read the actual meanings on the card for you, okay? Decline, cutting back. Frugality, contraction, letting go. Less is more. Resourcefulness, a sacrifice. Okay? And then we've gotten oppression, restriction, exhaustion, depression, depleted resources, feeling cut off, punishment, and confinement. So, I mean, you can see the similarities not only in the color, but the meanings, the terms, right? The energies of these cards, all three of them. And this is quite a hefty deck full of all kinds of things, meanings and so on, and imagery. So, no coincidences, right? And then now we've gone from the full moon to a new moon. Right? So there is something we're protecting for sure. We're protecting something or someone from prying eyes, even if it's ourselves. There are a lot of opinions we are avoiding, or we're not in the mood for crowds. We could be suffering from depression, loneliness, sadness over something we're trying to nurture, or something or someone that we love. Decrease in reverse. Now, this is not a normal deck, but I'll just read it how I'm sensing it at this time. So, in this card, she is quietly in the middle of what looks like a harvest. Some look as though they've already gone dry. Okay? And it's very similar to this and this. There is still some life in all of these cards. Okay? So I'll show you. If these were dying plants, there's still some life. Okay? And she could be praying for a renewal of this, could be praying for blessings under the full moon, that there is a healthier crop, or that it won't completely disappear. And so is this, right? There is this energy of nurturing something among like what looks like, bramble and twigs. Okay? Light in the midst of darkness, heaviness. And then literally the decrease card, right? It's withering away, right? These leaves are literally dispersing in the wind, but there's still something here that is strong and evergreen, right? So if this is your emotions, if this is just the overall climate of your life right now, it could be that, of course, there's scarcity all around us on a global scale. For some of us, it's very personal, it's very close to home. It could be some sort of scarcity taking place in your life, or loneliness in your life, or loss of some kind. And if you're not doing this already, the advice is to spend some quiet time alone nurturing your light, focusing or praying for abundance, with the understanding that there is an evergreen inner strength within you, or there's some opportunity, resourcefulness, or gift that is evergreen despite outer circumstances at this time. And to nurture that, get in touch with that and nurture it. Okay? And if this is a relationship that needs to be kept hidden because of prying eyes, or feeling like we've lost words, we don't know what to say, or we have some sort of creative block, that there is, the universe is creation itself, and we are part of that there is no lack, right? To get in touch with, remind yourself, get in touch with that belief, or not even belief, understanding that there is enough that is presently within you and in existence, whether it is resources or ideas, imagination, that you can tap into, and that this won't be for much longer. Okay, the decrease was in the reverse. You can reverse this, so there will be a reversal of this energy. Okay, something will come to bloom, to blossom. There is still life here. Okay, there's still life here. Aries. So all is not lost. Okay. The simplest way I could say that. All right. All is not lost. It really isn't. Although it feels that way, and we've turned our back either to ourselves, our belief system, or people have turned their back on us. There's a lot of feeling to be quiet and alone, and to get in touch with something that feels elusive, to hold something that is light and abundance and creativity and love. Maybe that's what we're trying to nurture, love. Anyways, if there is concern about what people will say, you could be on the money with that. You could be correct that it's just not, now is really not the time to expose anything that is fragile. Okay? There's fragility here, either of mind or in emotions, or just the stage at which something is at right now. Do not expose anything that is fragile to a wider audience or larger audience, or even the people around you, the journey. Yeah. So the heart chakra, love energy, concern energy, emotions. But this is like not just heart, like, I love people heart. This is like a deep, deep, deep inner self. The people we hold deeply in our heart that is not visible, or are not visible to people, others. The things that we love deeply, that we, it has a place in our heart that people know not of. Okay, that kind of depth. We are guarding our hearts. We're guarding our love. It is a wise thing to do. It is part of your journey. So this is something you can't avoid with this card. Okay? If this is heartache of some kind, it is requiring a higher knowledge or higher wisdom, a higher perspective of this. There's holding on and setting free, and we're not fully doing either. Okay, in a bit of a limbo here on what to do. Do we let someone or something go? How do we hold on to something we love while letting it go? Interesting, the middle world. Again, all these, so much protection energy. Do you feel like you need to beef up your protection, self-protection? Are you on the defense? So this could involve 6 people, or it's been going on for the last 6 months. It could have to do with the home where we live, where we're living. Maybe we want to move houses. We want to change residence, but we can't. I mean, that's a lot of people can't travel, but this is literally, I'm not just saying that, right? It's a bubble with birds in it that can't get out. So, we want to leave home, but we can't. Or we want to change the location or where we live, but we can't right now. But I feel like, so I'm getting, again, the colors of the cards are matching. Okay, I'm getting the sense that, I'm getting a lot of things. I'm getting the sense that it's just not, there's something that could be explosive if we were to be released or allowed to leave. Or if it's not us. Whoever wants to go but can't, if they were to leave right now, there's some explosive situation that would await them. It's just not the right time. So it's for your safety or your own good that this is not being allowed right now. And I feel to say allowed, it's not being allowed. It's someone holding you in place. Right? It's some authority, government, spouse, relative, friend, sibling, purposefully holding you in place. Or are you actively doing this to yourself? You're actively not doing something because or you are being restricted by another, and it is frustrating you. But it feels like an authority, okay? It feels like something we can't, even if it's yourself, you're being so firm with yourself. You could have a strong Capricorn placement, Venus in Capricorn, maybe Mercury in Capricorn, Moon in Capricorn. Are you dealing with one? There's some passionate or dangerously passionate danger. It feels like danger or lust or strong. The emotions are very strong, okay? And so it's the kind of emotions are so strong it could either lead to anger or lust or it's fiery. It could tempestuous, prone to a fight or a difficult or a challenging experience. Earth here again. I was feeling Capricorn, literal Earth card, right? Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. There is an Earth sign involved where you have strong Earth in your chart, okay? There's rooting energy here. There's a lot of rooting energy, planting energy here. Scorpio could be involved too. Someone is looking right at someone else and someone's eyes are closed. Who is who? You would know best. Okay? Looking right at you. Eyes are closed. Okay? And all these cards. Open, close. Open, close. Someone is on purpose avoiding something. Or not seeing. Not seeing something important here. Not understanding. They're not looking at it from a place of wisdom. But they know. I don't think it's that. They know. They're pretending. They don't know. They're actually very wise. They have a deep inner knowing. Sometimes we know something on a deep level, but we avoid it on the surface. We don't want to look at it. Or we tell ourselves it's not true. Aries. This is someone close to you though. This is a spouse. This is a sibling or parent. This is family. This is someone. This is an intense connection, family. Or if it's someone you're not blood related to and you're involved with, or a friend, this is an intense connection. This is not some passerby. This is not just an acquaintance. This is someone who knows you and knows themselves well in relation to you, if you understand that. They know themselves well in relation to you. Perhaps they only behave this way with you. Or perhaps they're only focused on you right now. Serpent of fire. Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. I'm telling you, there is something here that is potentially a combustible energy. Okay? Alright? Someone's walking right into this. I feel like things are going to move. Let's see. Where are we? 5. So if you're interested in seeing how this plays out, for some people, 5 days or the 5th could be significant, or 5 weeks from now. Okay? That takes us into November. It could be taking you into Scorpio season. Yeah, yes. October, November, Scorpio season. Or an actual Scorpio involved, or the 5th of November could be significant. Someone here is very much like you, or you both share a scorpionic attachment, or something in your charts with Scorpio connect you. Could be sexuality, okay? Creativity, Kundalini energy. You could have a lot of friends or attract people like this because you're a part of this sisterhood, just meaning an energetic frequency that you're sharing with others of like mind or like energy. And again, there's this like, we're staring, right? It's like your souls. Sorry, I giggle because it sounds extra, right? It's like your souls see each other, but someone is looking away, or people know about this, or someone knows about you, what you're up to, or this partnership. If it's business, someone knows but is looking the other way, or has been asked to look the other way. Or you're avoiding seeing this connection. I just keep feeling like two people are making plans and someone knows and is ignoring it, or doesn't want to know what's going on, so they're looking the other way, or for now. Okay. Yeah, but there is a knowing, an understanding, a pact or an agreement that is taking place behind someone's back or in secret. Sorry for busting your secret. Right? And I mean, in the lightest way, it could just be a creative project that we're working on, or a business venture we're working on. And we can't involve other people right now. We just can't. Perhaps it is a legal agreement. Right? We've agreed to silence. A non-disclosure agreement. And the things that are underway behind the scenes have to come to a certain point of completion or a certain stage. And it's just not there yet. And until it's there, we can't speak on it. Okay, but someone is itching to talk or to move, to make a move, to get things going, get the ball rolling. Right? And it could be taking a lot out of this person. If it's you, whoever it is, it could be taking a lot out of them to hold this in. They're ready to go. If this is a flight, this is like somebody's like, they don't know when they can fly, but they booked a ticket. And they're just waiting for the go ahead. Final messages for Aries. Three of Pentacles. There again, we have these three people. So I just keep, definitely two people of similar mind. Gemini energy, Libra energy, right? Of like mind. Siblings or partners in crime, right? Working on something or dancing to the same, following the same beat of a drum or dancing to the same tune. I feel it could be a business partnership here. Okay? And if it's not a business partnership, the purpose of the silence has to do with money. We're either being paid to not move or be quiet for now, or there is some financial gain by honoring this or doing things this way. Someone is hoping for or wait. It feels like it's a guarantee though. It doesn't feel like a hope. There's some guaranteed payout or resource, right? Or creative boon to come from this process, that will come out of this process. Okay, and if this is a rain dance for money or resources, it looks like it's working. This is gonna take some time, but it's going to happen. For some of you, your children could be asking you for a large sum of money, or what feels like a large sum of money at this time, for school or for something they're working on, a project. It could be more than one child that you have here, maybe needing to go to school, university, I mean. You may have to dip into their savings or dip into savings to give this to them, to make this happen. Knave of Pentacles, so Page of Pentacles, a lot about accounting, money, budgeting. It has a lot to do with money and finances. Somebody's packing, so this is a contract. This is moving goods, transporting goods or actual luggage, or moving from hotel to hotel, living in a hotel, being stuck in a hotel, or moving our bags somewhere, like a U-Haul. It's like packing up a U-Haul and signing, putting your signature to deliver your items somewhere. What's going on, Aries? Interesting. The World in reverse. Okay, so there has been a bit of, I'm sorry to say, there will be a feeling of being turned upside down. Your world maybe perhaps has been turned upside down. The world itself has been just, but it has turned upside down for a lot of people. So this is not surprising. All right, so it could be in direct relation to what's going on globally. Okay, or this whole money moving situation has flipped things on its head. Where there was once balance, there is not. Again, 3 people here. So this is 2 parents and a child, 2 children and a single parent, or in partnership, 2 people in partnership and someone on the outskirts somehow. Maybe it was 3 people, right, in a business deal, and you got rid of one. Someone backed out, or you had to remove them because they were not doing their part. All right, let's wrap up this reading, Aries. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Very nice. Beautiful way to end. That's where I'm going to stop it. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor. Okay. Whoever was trampling over you, causing stress in your life, trying to damage a partnership or connection of some kind, right? They're on their way out. They've had their time. The damage has been done. There's no more of that. Okay. Someone did get hurt here, but someone else is going to escape the worst. Okay. It feels like in order to move forward, we have to face the difficulty. We have to face the pain. Someone has to get hurt. Okay, everyone can't win. You know that every dog has its day. Some days we are the dog that doesn't. But yeah, this is very much that energy. It's like in order for the wheel to complete its turn, we have to accept fate. Someone has to accept fate. Someone has to accept that it's not their turn. or the tables have turned, something has changed, and it hurts, but we have to acknowledge it and feel it, or not worry so much about hurting someone's feelings, because we have to move on. Okay, and we have to do so confidently, but I feel someone lacks the confidence right now, and so it's just not the right time. But it looks like more Scorpio season. All right, mid-October to mid-November, or the 5th of November onward, for forward motion regarding what's going on here. So I hope that was helpful, Aries. It was very nice to connect with you. Please be sure to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram. I do spend most of my time on Instagram. You'll be able to find, updates on any specials I'm offering. I am doing readings for people in the US and Canada, as well as Trinidad, okay, and other islands. If we can organize, sufficiently, I can accommodate you. So yeah, just check in with me on Instagram if you'd like a reading, or just to, keep up to date with what's going on with me and my posts there. I have in the recent past offered some free night owl readings. And so if you're interested in that, I might do some more in the future. And that's about it for now. My Halloween special for locals of Trinidad and Tobago ends this Saturday. So if you want to get in on that, hit me a message soon. Okay, take care, you guys. Bye.